Hello everyone, myself Dr. Mahesh Kumar and today my talk on topic sebaceous cyst. It is made up of two terms sebaceous and cyst. The cysts are simple derived from Greek word bladder and these cysts are the soft fluctuant swelling containing fluid in sac lined by epithelium or endothelium. There are many types of cysts. First classification is true cyst and false cyst. The true cysts are example of true cyst are dermoid cyst, epidermoid cyst, brachial cyst, and sebaceous cyst. The false cysts are exudation cyst and degeneration cyst. The true cyst lined by epithelium or endothelium, and if infected, it may lined by granulation tissues. While the false cysts are like pseudopancreatic cyst and degenerative cyst. The degenerative cysts are due to the ischemic necrosis or qualicutive necrosis. The second one is the congenital cyst and acquired cyst. The congenital cysts are tubuloembryonic or tubulodermoid nature and cyst of embryonic remnants. The acquired cysts are retention cyst, distension cyst, exudation cyst, degeneration cyst, cystic tumors, implantation dermoid, traumatic cyst, and parasitic cyst. The parasitic cysts are like hydatid cyst and infestation of Tinea echinococcus. This cyst can be diagnosed by clinical features with the help of history of the swelling, like duration of swelling, how did the swelling appear, pain, nature, growth of the cyst. By physical examination, inspecting like site, number, surface, margin, consistency, fluctuation of the cyst, fluid thrills, and translucency present or absent in the cyst. The complications of the cyst may be infection, hemorrhage, torsion, and calcifications. Now, the one type of cyst is sebaceous cyst. It is made up of two terms, sebaceous and cyst. The sebaceous cyst is a small swelling or a small lump under the skin and it is closed in a sac. It is generally non-cancerous swelling and it is looked like skin color and filled with yellowish thick material, sebum, fatty substances. The blockage in the duct of the sebaceous gland stops the flow of secretions towards the skin and that leads to the sebaceous cyst formations. The sebaceous glands are skin glands and it secretes the oily secretions known as sebum. This function of the sebum is it keeps the skin soft and oily. The sebaceous duct open at hair follicles and at sometimes into the skin. The sebaceous cyst swelling at skin and arising from sebaceous glands filled with sebum, the yellowish fluid substance, pultaceous materials, and the sebaceous cyst lined by squamous epithelium. Now the sebaceous cyst pathogenesis is when the sebaceous duct blocked, the gland starts to distend with their own secretions and appear as a cystic swelling that is termed as sebaceous cyst. What are the clinical features of sebaceous cyst? The sebaceous cyst mostly diagnosed by clinical examination and history taking and physical examination. The features are swelling. The swelling have typical cystic swelling and spherical shape. The size variable from few millimeter to few centimeter or up to 5 centimeter. The surface of the swelling is smooth, color like skin color until unless ulcerated or infected. The skin over the cyst are fixed and it is unable to lift the superficial skin over the cyst. The swellings are non-tender but tender when it get infected or ulcerated. These are about the swelling. The second feature is the presence of punctum. The punctum is the presence of punctum is the characteristic features in cases of sebaceous cyst, which is distinguished from other type of cystic swelling. It is a bluish spot present at the center of the sebaceous cyst. What are the site of sebaceous cyst? These sebaceous cyst can occur anywhere in body where the sebaceous gland exists. But at the palm and sole site, there is no sebaceous gland, so there is no chance of sebaceous cyst development at that site. The common site of sebaceous cyst are scalp, scrotum, back site and facial region, neck site. S for scrotum, S for scalp and S for sebaceous cyst. How to diagnose a case of sebaceous cyst? Most of the cases diagnosed clinically on the basis of clinical examination and the characteristic swellings. One can able to make diagnosis without any investigations. Presence of punctum is characteristic features. The transillumination test negative in cases of sebaceous cyst. The fluctuation test positive in big cyst but not positive or not able to do in a small cyst. The free from underlying skins and it easily movable, freely movable from the underlying surface. Presence of ulcerations, horn, calcification seen in later cases. In suspected cases, the fine needle aspiration cytology and biopsy is advised to make the proper diagnosis of the cystic swelling. What are the complications of sebaceous cyst? As shown in the figure, the infection in the sebaceous cyst, that is infected sebaceous cyst, ulceration in the sebaceous cyst, that is ulcerated sebaceous cyst, development of sebaceous horn. So the infection, ulceration, sebaceous horn formation, calcification and malignancy are the important complications seen in cases of sebaceous cyst. The infections are more prone to infection and most of the cases get infected. The sebaceous horn developed due to the slow discharge of sebum from the sebaceous cyst at the punctum sites. When it exposed from the air, it becomes hardens and look like a horn, that is known as or called as sebaceous horn. The calcification is rarely seen in sebaceous cyst but sometimes seen at scrotal sebaceous cyst or in a scrotal site of swellings of sebaceous cyst. The malignancies are rarely seen but may seen in form of basal carcinoma in few cases. The figure of complications of sebaceous cyst are shown here. How to manage a case of sebaceous cyst? The surgical treatment is the treatment of choice of sebaceous cyst, and the procedure adopted for the management in surgical management is total excision with removal of sac. And the excision performed under anesthesia if the cyst is small and possible it done in local anesthesia. In infected cases, first of all, give the antibiotic therapy to subside the infection and inflammation. After that, plan the operative procedure, that is excision of the sebaceous cyst. The two methods are popular for the excision of the sebaceous cyst are dissection method and incision avulsion method technique. In dissection method, the elliptical incision made on the skin including the punctum area. The cyst gradually dissected from the surrounding skin till the entire cyst removed. One should remove the whole cyst and don't leave any part of cyst or sacs. The whole cyst wall must be removed. Otherwise, chances of recurrence possible after surgical intervention or excision. The second one, the incision and avulsion techniques. In this, under anesthesia, incision is made through the skin over the cyst and the contents of the cyst are squeezed out. The cyst wall is then held with a pair of forceps and the cyst is carefully avulsed out. Both the techniques are in practice. The operative steps shown in the figure. In figure 1, one should, after taking the aseptic precautions, palpating the sebaceous cyst and giving the local anesthesia for the excision. In second, make a elliptical incision over the sebaceous cyst and remove the including the punctum and break in the continuity of the skin. In third figure, these sacs hold out, and in fourth, the sacs completely removed out and the sebum, sebaceous materials discharge are seen clearly in photos. And in fourth figure, after removing the cyst with sac and all secretions, cleaning the wound, the stitches given. And in figure 6, the simple suture techniques adopted for closing the wound, done the cleaning and dressing, bandaging, and then aseptic dressing performed. Now, hope that you are able to understand the sebaceous cyst, their causes, their diagnosis, clinical features, complications, and management. Thanks for your patience watching. Queries and suggestions are welcomes.